Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Shenanigans. Our party leaves the Lime Brothers and heads to the Lemon Sisters. Take a couple hours to get there, so if it's been a couple hours of walking, and a couple hours of ghillie suiting, and another couple hours of ghillie suiting, then we're like 2, 4, 6 hours into the day. You probably left around 11, so it's around 5 in the afternoon. So you've got a few more hours of sunlight left.
Yeah.
Are we on a timeline?
No, but I'm just like trying to figure out when the sun goes down.
Okay.
So.
What season is it?
The season where the sun is late summer.
Okay, summerish. I'm just wondering what.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not trying to get you on anything. I was just trying to work out when its sunset was.
Summerish.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, you guys find the Lemon Sisters, and like the Lime Brothers, it is a small little plot. This time off to the west of town. It's more of like a proper farm. We've got like fields of some things growing in there. They haven't quite sprouted yet because it's just barren fields for the moment. And you can see plow marks from oxen. You can actually see an ox plowing a field on the other side. There's a little farmhouse in the middle, and then there's like a long strip. It's maybe 40 feet wide, but like 600 feet long of orchard, fenced in by a tall metal fence. Spikes on the top.
All right, let's observe their movements and see if they... It might be a bit late to see them picking from this place, though.
Where would you like to observe?
From the woods.
Sure, but it's a long strip, so do you want to be on... Like, do you want to be walking up and down the length of it? Do you want to be out front? Do you want to be in the bit? Like, there are many sides. Please be descriptive.
I would say probably circling it, I would say. Specifically, I'm kind of looking for the lemon elemental.
Right. Yes. Well, if you go about circling it, you will definitely see a lemon elemental. How do we describe this thing? Think of like yellow jello, but with legs, like 4 legs that come out of it. So it's more of like it's like a gelatinous cube with feet, and then like 2 antennas with little yellow balls at the end of each one.
Okay. Well, guys, yeah, I mean, there's only one elemental, so it's like a long strip, kind of. It's like I was checking with the farm. How big is the farm?
It's 40 by 600.
Yeah, the orchard is 40 by 600, but the rest of the farm would fill a like 600 by 600 block. So the rest of the farm, I guess, is 540 by 600, with a farmhouse in the middle of it.
And what is that? Just flatline?
It's like furrows that have either not been planted yet or have been planted but not sprouted yet.
Oh, so there's only like kind of one place where most of the lemons are, right then?
Yeah. I'm gonna make us a doodle to make it clearer.
Where's the fence?
Let's doodle. Over here. So if we've got a big ass farm, it's like so this would be the farm property. You've got like a farmhouse in the very middle of it, and then you've got like a lemon orchard that runs through most of it with like a little bit of farmland on the sides.
Okay.
This is great farmland. Look at that. Look at how farmy that looks. See those furrows? They're so organized. Yeah.
And this is the fence?
No, the fence. There's no fence around the property. But there's just this is the fence here, and within that, it's the lemon.
And the elemental's inside that fenced area.
Yes, sir.
And is there another storage unit?
Yeah, there's a couple other random small buildings scattered throughout. You'll have like there's gonna be like a well over here. It's the diamond shape, and there'll be like a storage building over here, and probably another little outpost storage building way over here in this corner.
Okay.
Maybe we should check out that outpost first to see what. I guess it's kind of far away from everything else.
Sure.
There's no fencing between the edge of the property and the outpost.
Fencing between the edge of the property and the outpost, like
There's
over
not.
here. No,
Okay.
there's no.
There's no fencing at all there. Okay.
No.
Yeah.
So we'll go like right here, Neal,
Mhm.
and we'll just check out this outpost.
Yeah. It's simple enough. It looks to be a little guardhouse because the road. I should probably also put the road on here. The road runs on the south side of the farm, like right alongside of it. So this would be the little road here. Oh god, that's not how you drew a road. There's a road over there, down below. And,
Yeah,
on either side is going to be somebody else's property and somebody else's farm. So the fields will
Mhm.
just be stacked next to fields. Maybe a little hedgerow between them or something.
All right. So is there a forest directly next to the property, or is it a farm directly next to the property?
It's going to be a farm next to the property, but a forest behind the property.
All right.
Yeah. It's going to be all like woodsy and shit back here.
Do we see any people if we start checking out some of the buildings?
Yeah, totally. You can see that there's somebody plowing the fields in the back, and you'll notice that there's a couple of guards here, but they don't look like chainmail armed guards. I'm gonna kick your ass. They look like, maybe the people who are too dumb to operate the farm equipment, so they're just put on lookout to make sure no one comes and steals anything from the farm. They're not like. They're like 1d8 HP plus 0 to hit guards who have like clubs, Thugs might be a better term for them.
I raise my bow and I point an arrow at one of them.
We don't
From
have a
where?
wagon. Put that down. And we're not.
I'll gently lower my bow.
You probably need a wagon.
And we're out in the open on the road.
Aren't we in the forest?
The forest is at the north end.
Yeah, you
Okay.
could have. I mean, the map wasn't clear at the time. You could be back in the woods if you'd like, or you can be down here on the road.
Did they have a wagon?
Yes, you will see a group of wagons stored beside the farmhouse, like over here.
Problem solved, guys.
What's going to pull the wagon? What's going to pull the wagon, guys?
We would pull the wagon. How do they? Or did they have things to pull? Like they probably have like a horse or something, maybe,
No.
or donkeys to pull it. I don't know.
Yeah,
They
how
have
fast do you-
oxen.
They have oxen.
Yeah, but let's say you're pulling a wagon. How fast do you move pulling a wagon?
Well,
Being a
that's
fucking
what the
dwarf,
oxen are for.
not much.
They don't have any places that could potentially hold horses. So if
Yeah,
we
oxen.
rode in here on horses and took their lemons, they just wouldn't be able to chase us.
Would they have the oxen, right?
Yeah, oxen aren't particularly fast, so if you rode in here on horses, somehow magically stole the lemons and rode off, they would have to chase you on foot.
That's legitimate.
Is that the plan?
Should we go back and get at least a cart and some mounts, guys?
Oh yeah, maybe. I'm not really sure what y'all want to do here.
I mean, that's a pretty expensive endeavor. Like horses are expensive.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
don't want to just kill them.
True. I do want to kill them.
We could knock them out.
Why?
We could tie them up.
It's not even worth killing them.
all the time, mate.
It's
No,
not worth.
I'm gonna
killing
put my
them.
hand on Vok's shoulder, and I'm just gonna say, "There comes a time in every person's life when they must kill."
Yeah, but these
All
are
right, all right,
farmers.
all right. Volk, go talk to them, mate. What's the worst that can happen?
Well, they're going to say, hey, it costs exorbitant rates for the fruit.
Aye.
And I don't have the exorbitant rates.
Aye. What's
So
your next step then if we want
we
these lemons out?
distract them and then take the lemons ourselves.
No, you want me to offer an idea, right? Okay. Like, the problem with stealing this directly, we need the cart, and it's going to cost more to get the stuff to steal it than we're making.
Aye, that's why we steal the cart.
And the oxen.
Yeah, we
Aye.
just take their cart.
Yeah,
I'm the farm at this point.
We could kill them.
Sounds like there's a profitable business.
Quest: steal lemons and limes without killing people. Player solution: let's just murder everybody. There we go.
Aye, we take over the farm. It sounds like this is a very profitable farm.
It sounds like it's not a profitable farm at all. Like, if they, who can afford this stuff?
The bourgeois.
Well, they clearly can't because this ladies are getting us to steal stuff.
Aye, maybe they're not actually selling any because the price is so high.
Hmm.
Maybe you should go talk to them.
Well, and for what end?
I don't know. Could be funny.
Let's just like sleep out in the woods and keep watch on this place and figure out for sure where they're keeping the lemons.
Well, yeah, no, let's keep staking it
Okay,
out.
sure.
Like, go into the woods behind the property.
They need to fill up a barrel
stake
at
it
one
out.
point.
And they need to move a barrel at some point, right?
Aye.
They need to.
We might want to go get a cart though, just in case.
Well, you want a cart in the woods with us?
I don't fucking know, mate. How are we getting a barrel back? Can you carry a barrel? I can carry
Okay.
it.
No, I can't carry a barrel.
Why don't you go buy a cart?
I'm not convinced we can't carry a barrel, right? Like it's one barrel.
You roll
Okay.
barrels anyway, but yeah.
Yeah, and then we could, like, we got 4 people here. Like would it really, if a couple of us are moving it, would it really be that much slower than a cart? Like, how fast does a cart even go in the first place? Like, that's not like an escape vehicle, right? So, yeah, that doesn't actually help us that much to get the cart.
All right then, let's stake it out.
My only point was, like, we can't have the cart off-road in the forest. We'd
You're
have
not
to...
wrong.
Well, wait, no, we don't.
I get
need a
it.
cart.
I get it, mate. So we'll
We
just cap into the forest and take a little bit longer before we kill them all.
Maybe a horse is better than a cart because then you could just
Well, the
tie
horse
the
can't
barrel.
carry a barrel.
you just tie the barrel to the back of the horse and then slap the horse and then it just runs out, and then
Right.
we could just carry it back.
Wait, how big are these barrels, though? We'll have to see how big the barrels are. Might be beyond
Regular
the
barrel
horse's-
sized.
Oh. Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
you know, they're like
Do you have an
big wine
estimate
barrels. They're
of
huge.
a weight?
For a barrel? Yeah, they probably weighs like 60 pounds empty.
So we're talking like 120.
Yeah, you want to load it full of limes, you'd probably get like 60 pounds of limes in there. Reasonable.
Mm.
I mean, I think we can carry that. We don't need to overcomplicate this with like a big cart or anything.
Okay.
But I don't know.
If you think so, then
Like-
let's just pull the overnight watch then.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all realize I ain't carrying shite.
Okay. So where is it that you go?
In
Back
the
to town?
woods. No.
Woods?
We're going to
Right.
keep watch to see where the barrel be.
Barrel
at.
RB?
Where the barrel be at. Where the barrel?
And just generally looking at how many people there are, right? So
Right. Cool. So it is later in the afternoon. At a certain point, someone will blow a whistle, and all the field hands will come on into the main farmhouse for dinner that night, including all but one of the guards from this house. And you'll see a couple of heavily armed people leaving this house. This little building here apparently was housing a small contingent of well-armed guards as well. And everybody that evening comes into the farmhouse.
We get a number
oxen-
on.
Yeah,
amount
yeah.
of-
There's like 3 people from here. There's like 10 farmhands from all over the fields coming in, and there were like 4 people from here. So like 14 people go into the house that already had at least a few in it.
And these 4 that came from here, they were geared in like chainmail?
Yeah, they were like proper soldiers, proper guards, proper warriors.
Okay. I'll take note of this time of day, dinner time.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And how long it lasts.
Yeah, they have dinner, and afterward they kind of hang out on the veranda. Someone pulls out a guitar. They start playing music. It seems like they're done for the day. And someone will like switch out with the person in this house and with this house and let those guards come and get their meals. And then everyone just kind of like chills at the main place, playing some music, having some late night or late afternoon cocktails, maybe some beer, sipping, chilling. Just, it's past 5 o'clock. They're done working for the day. They're just done. Because apparently at 5 o'clock
after?
you can just be done working. Crazy idea.
Yeah, do they go home afterwards?
No, they don't. They look like they all live here because they're just chilling and hanging out. They don't look like they're going anywhere.
Okay.
You could check out that guardhouse if you want. See if the limes are there. Or the lemons.
Hi, why don't you sneak up and take a peek?
Me?
No.
You were the gun ho one, no? Should we check?
Yes.
I immediately start putting on my ghillie suit.
Can we just do some break watching from
This is
a
recon.
distance?
That is recon, right?
This is recon.
We
I
can
put on my
wait
ghillie
out-
suit that he made me too.
Also, during this time period, did any of them enter the lemon field?
No. During this
Oh.
time period, no one has entered the lemon field.
Does it look like the
Ah.
lemons are like fully grown and like pickable and stuff?
You can see some large lemons. Yes. Here's a question for you. If unripe fruit is like not sweet enough and you can tell it's underdeveloped because of the lack of flavor or maybe a sourness to it, can you ever pick an unripe lemon? Or is it just a more sour lemon if it's unripe? Does the concept of an unripe lemon exist?
Yeah. Yeah,
How?
because
Is it what? It's just sour? Is it
Well,
less
I mean-
sour than a fully ripe lemon, which makes it sweeter? Or is it
Probably just a
more
different
sour,
taste.
so you should pick your lemon set more earlier?
it tastes different.
It's probably less juicy too.
It will taste different, right?
But will it be like if you have an underripe, I don't know, something, there'll be a different flavor, but it'll also be like substantially worse. Like if you have an underripe peach, you're like, it's not very
But it could-
sweet. It's kind of
It can still be
flavorless.
sour but worse, right? Than lemon. Because you add lemon stuff because you like the taste of it.
Maybe.
No?
I suppose. I don't know.
You
But if
add
they
lemon
don't
stuff,
eat
do you?
if they don't eat the lemons and they just put it in this facility next to the water, what does it matter?
That's probably true. Doesn't matter if it's ripe or not, then, right?
Yeah,
It's just gonna be
and
adjacent
they won't
to the
even
facility.
know. They won't even know. They'll just be like, "Oh, looks."
It's like
We could
lemon.
just collect like 10 lemons and put some potatoes in there, and then just put the lemons on top of it.
I think they're gonna check.
And that would ruin the flavor. That would ruin it.
There is no
Water
flavor.
tastes like potato.
Aren't you guys professionals? Don't you care about doing a
Hey,
good
not at all,
job?
mate. This sounds like a horrible.
You're right.
horrible
You're right.
job.
For the validity of the thing, let's do it the right way. So during this time, do we see this lemon elemental much?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You'll see one sort of like make its way along the edge of the fence over here, and then around the edge of the fence and back down, almost like it's patrolling. Like it's walking the border, the boundary between its realm and yours. The real question, why can this clearly gelatin-like creature not just squeeze through the fence? Right? If it's just like a big block of Jell-O, or like a gelatinous cube, shouldn't it be able to squeeze through the fence and get out whenever it wants?
Yep.
Magic.
Yeah, magic. That's why I just want to keep watching this place for 24 hours and see how a regular day is for this. See what they deal with, how they interact with it before we just run in.
All right, you're gonna just watch for a full night, then?
I was going to do it for a whole 24 hours. Trying
Full
to
24 hours?
work out all the intricacies. but that's a bit boring.
Bryan?
I was gonna say I also want to check out this fence that it's patrolling a little bit. Maybe kind of come up to it from that side. Like, is it a metal fence? Like, what kind of?
Yeah, it is a metal fence. It looks like it's made out of some sort of copper alloy. It's the bars are every, what is this, like 6 inches, 8 inches apart. And they run on up to a crossbeam at the top and a crossbeam at the bottom, and then they got like a little spiky arrowhead at the top. Also, your mic is a little low. If you could turn up the gain, please.
Sure. Okay. I'll come over closer. Oh, there we go.
I think you turned it down.
Oh, whoops. Sorry, you guys just go on until I fix it.
Just start yelling.
Just start yelling. The answer. Yeah, so what's the plan, guys?
I don't
What do you got?
have a plan. I'm just going to watch.
I just
gonna
kind of
watch
hang my
witness.
head standing in my ghillie suit that I just like put on.
Okay. So you guys watch. You watch and you watch. 24 hours will pass. You'll see people go about their business on the farm, doing regular farm duties, but you're mostly focused on the lemons. And you'll see that there are always guards in that little guardhouse, and you'll notice over time that there is a gate right here, right next to that little guardhouse. And you'll see people walk up to the gate and sort of fuss with it and then like walk away again, almost as if they're like checking to make sure the gate is still locked. But you don't see anybody go into here. And yeah, within 24 hours, not much happens. It looks like they're not actually picking anything right now. They're just keeping an eye on it, and the rest of the farm is doing its thing. You'll see them planting the furrows in the back. Looks like the furrows in the front have already been planted.
What's the top building? There's like the house, the 2
This one?
guardhouses, and yeah.
That's a now house.
Okay. So there's no place to store lemons.
Must be in the big house or in the little guardhouse. That's got to be the only place to store them.
Have we worked out how many well-armed guards there are now over
There
the
are
24-hour period?
5.
5 in total. Got it.
Yep. And they seem
So
to rotate
4
on day and night shifts as well. So 3 day, 2 night.
Because like at dinner time, 4 went out from there, so they would have just been 1 guard.
So the noble said that we shouldn't kill anybody, but they never said anything else about
Accidents happen, mate.
an accident, like a workplace accident.
Yeah.
Right?
They happen all the time. It's a dangerous
What are you
field. Especially
suggesting?
with the golem right there and everything.
We could go up to the. It seems like they're worried about that gate that keeps the elemental in. Maybe we could open it up.
Hey,
It's not a bad idea.
that just sounds like fun.
That does sound like fun.
Are you sure the gate's just not to stop people going in instead of the elemental getting out?
It might be. We'll find out, won't we? What's the worst that happens?
All right,
Well,
all right.
I mean, they would need to check that, right? Because somebody could just climb over the fence. Like, it doesn't make any. Unless it's like a magic fence that we can't get over or something. You could. I mean, we do have a resident fence jumper, so you could try that if you want to jump the fence like you did last time.
Yeah, I'll jump it.
How about you just check the gate?
Okay, yeah.
When there's only 1 guard there, but the thing is, there's still a guard looking at that gate.
In the morning, I'd be able to do that kind of like free cast memorization time, right?
Yeah, what do you need?
Switch your spells.
Yeah, so I could have done like detect magic to like scan the fence and everything and all that kind of
Sure.
shit. and got
What's
my
the
spells back.
range of detect magic? Because it's got a, I think it's what, 60
30
feet?
yards length.
30 yards? So
So 90 feet.
90 feet.
It's
Yeah,
10
you
wide
can
and
reach.
then...
You can easily reach the fence over here, and you will see it is a non-magical fence.
Cool.
Mm.
And the trees,
So-
are they magical?
No, they're not
and the
magical.
golem, is it magical?
It is one of them like semi-magical things, like a chimera or whatever. Like it doesn't. No, it doesn't have like a. It's not dispellable, but there is sort of an innate a naturality to it that means it must have been crafted by magic at some point in time.
Okay. And do I see any others, like looking at the guardhouse or something? Like nothing?
Nope, nothing else.
Okay.
No magic beans anywhere.
Damn.
Mm.
I was hoping one of the lemons would be magical. All right, so doesn't
So
look
what's
like
the plan?
fence is magic, so just a normal fence can get in, guys.
Well, that's a program to stay in there then.
Aye.
Well,
Could
We open the
be.
door. we
Those,
might see
it's
what
like
happens
those
there.
elephants tied to a pole. A little stick in the ground.
All right, so
I've heard about
Who
these.
here
It's
can
an
open a gate?
elephamental.
well, if you go into the plains nearby, you get the winos, which are the drunk rhinos who get drunk off the vineyards.
when we had someone here who knew how to open a gate.
Well, I don't have pick locks, sorry.
I'm really bad at it, but I can try.
But the thing is, we can't pick the locks because there's like guards looking directly at that gate.
Aye, but why don't we just go in when they're eating their food? There's only one guard in there. We kill him or knock him out, and then we got the gate.
But even if we get in there, we have to pick a barrel of fruit.
Aye.
That'll take hours.
Oh, you're right. We're fucked.
Yeah,
do you
yeah, we
suggest?
should just give up. Yeah, we should just give up.
Well, I mean, there
Aye.
are if we go and we knock out the man defending the stored lemons, then we have access to
yeah, but
picked
yeah.
lemons.
We're assuming you gotta check out if there's like stored lemons in there.
I'm going
I hope
in.
there's some stored lemons somewhere.
We don't have the wagon yet, God.
We're not
Hey,
getting
right
a
over
wagon.
there.
We don't need a wagon.
Okay,
The wagon is out.
Don't worry, we're screwed from the beginning. Let's do it the best we can. Let's go.
or we find out where they take the lemons.
I'm gonna go find out, and then I'll be right back.
Why don't we just, kidnap him and interrogate him?
We should do that.
Do the skills that we're good with.
Let's just kidnap a farmhand. How hard can it be? I'm sure there will be one like right here at some point that will just bag him and grab him.
Aye, we
Wouldn't
might need to
that,
kill him
like,
after,
raise the
pump
the
the
alert?
security up.
Yeah, people would probably notice.
Yeah.
I'd say you scouted him out first. Why don't you go and check, buddy?
Yeah,
Okay.
I just want to see what's in this guardhouse, because if there's lemons in the guardhouse, then we're good.
Me too.
Yeah.
Aye.
Okay.
I start prone crawling.
Okay.
During the lunch hour.
During lunch hour.
Well, during dinner. During
Dinner hour.
dinner.
Dinner? Okay. So why don't you draw me or like arrow me a path that you wish to prone crawl? Yeah, fucking prone crawls. We used to have to do prone crawls all the time in martial arts classes. Crawl all the way up and down the mats all the fucking time.
You did
I
martial
will
arts?
forever have nightmares about prone crawls. Yeah, I did like 7 years of judo and aikido.
What?
Yeah.
How did I not know about this? That's awesome.
I have many a secret.
Don't
All right, so
flatter
that's your
the
plan.
Because you're going in solo. It's not going to save you.
Neal, I didn't know you could twirl staves so well.
Yep. I can twirl stabs. I can knock people to the ground, or mostly just sit in my room and yell at people about Dungeons and Dragons. It's really what I'm qualified to do. So that's your plan. You're just gonna go straight to it.
Can I do like well, I mean like so these can I follow these and stay low?
Wait, are those actually...
Okay, so please consider this just a series of horizontal furrows. That's not actually in this ridiculous shape.
Okay. No, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah,
Is
yeah,
there
There's
perhaps
rows.
a water gutter or something? Water gutter.
Yes, there will be. What do we call these things? Not a trench, an irrigation ditch.
Hmm.
Yes, there will be irrigation ditches that run throughout the
Yeah.
fields occasionally. You can hop in the irrigation ditch and prone crawl through it
And stay
until
low.
you get to this little guardhouse. There'll be a small bridge that crosses the irrigation ditch. During the dinner hour, when everyone's going on in, there's just one guard in here, and that one guard is plopped down in a chair next to a table. There are windows on 4 sides of this little house that look out in each direction, so that way they've got a clear view of everything around it. And inside this room, well, I guess you don't really get to see inside the room because you're in the irrigation ditch, but you can come up to the little bridge at the irrigation ditch.
Hmm.
You have arrived.
Let me just look at the gauge skill.
Well, I think you've got to see them doing stuff for gauge skill to do.
What are
Ooh,
you trying to
gauge
gauge?
skill. trying to understand what gauge does.
It like gives you the ability to approximate things and get like,
Yeah, like
this
how many
is-
lemons are in the barrel?
right?
much
Or like,
damage
could I
they
jump
do.
this distance? Could I, how heavy is that thing gonna be?
How strong is that guy?
Yeah. It's gonna be your all around like gathering information stat.
Sizes, weights. Okay. I will move silently up. Out of sight from the big house, up around this bridge, and just look into this. So like if anybody is over here and they're looking this way, they can't see me.
So you crawl out of the trench and up to the building.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay crouched and just kind of up to a window and then
All right. Give me a.
move silently. Or do you
I
want
would
to do
like-
it yourself?
I
13.
want a move silently and a hide check, but I'm going to give you some modifiers before you roll them.
Okay.
Or if you've already rolled it, then we'll just modify it after the fact. So for your move silently, it is, let's see, it's nighttime, so it's kind of quiet. However, it's also fairly open terrain, so that'll be just a modified penalty of 1. The terrain is fine. Do you have any,
What
like,
about
are
the
you wearing-
water?
No, it's all right. The water is pretty low at this point, so it's not going to be making a lot of noises unless you're really bad. Do you have any loose gear? Are you encumbered? Are you wearing armor?
I am not encumbered. I am wearing silver circle earrings, a gold chain necklace. I have an embroidered gown, a silk jacket.
Oh my god, your embroidered gown is going to be muddy. You just crawled through this
He's
irrigation
wearing a ghillie
ditch.
suit over it, to be fair.
It's true.
That's probably true.
Okay, cool. So then it's just a modifier of -1 to your move silently check,
Okay.
which came out to be.
I have leather armor.
Okay, so then we'll a penalty of 2 to your move silently check then.
Okay, well, 21 on the move on the hide.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, and a 16 on the move silently.
And 16 on the move silently. Yeah.
Okay, and hide, you're actually going to have
Do I have a
well
bonus on
prepared.
the
Yeah, you're gonna +4 for preparation on your cover, and plus he'll have like a -4 on his chance to spot you. Yeah, he definitely doesn't spot you, but he hears some noises outside as you crawl out of the ditch, and you'll hear him open the door and step out and begin to look around, maybe 12 feet from you. Maybe not even 12 feet, maybe like 6 feet. You can't quite reach him, but you're blended in with your ghillie suit. Looks around. Walks over to the bridge and looks up and down the ditch. Leans over the bridge, looks underneath it, shrugs his shoulders, heads back inside.
Lost her in the wind.
Exactly.
So, did I get a look inside?
Yeah, while the door is open, you can see that there's a card table in there with 4 chairs around it, and there is a barrel in a corner. In addition to like some water skins and some baskets of non-lemony fruit, but there is a barrel in here that is marked. Can you read? Are you literate?
Good question.
It has writing on it, but you might
Do
not
I
know what it
have
says.
do I have to have a literacy?
You have to have literacy.
No, I'm not literate.
If you come
All
back,
right.
I can write down lemon in the ground and you can see if it's got that word on it.
Yeah, so I do see writing on the barrel.
Yes. 2 symbols are on the barrel.
Do I see the shape of a lemon?
No. You have no idea what these symbols mean. It's a squiggle and like a right angle.
Okay. Okay.
That's gibberish.
This is why you go to school, kids.
Can I see any lemon stains or anything? I guess I only got a glance.
Yeah, and there wouldn't be any lemon stains because that would just look like regular water stains and it would dry pretty quickly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does the monster behind the fence react to him at all?
You would need to put it in a situation where it could react to something. What sort
Okay,
of
but it's like
situation are
walking
you
around the
creating?
fence, right? So it just
Yeah.
walks past it when it does it?
You walk. Wait, what?
The monster's
about
like
me.
walking along the inside of the
'Cause-
fence, and he's like in the ditch on the outside of the
Yeah.
fence.
Right. It does not react to his
It just like
presence.
sense him or something. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I did pass it, and it just
You
kept
did end
going.
up passing it, and it didn't notice you.
Okay.
All right. Let's frame this guard.
Yeah. And he had chainmail and a sword.
Yes. Chainmail and a spear.
I'm gonna go back into the ditch and crawl out.
All right, you crawl out. You meet up with the rest of the party.
Hey, what's up, mate?
Hey,
Hey guys, I just got done with my recon, and I gotta say, I
Much
wish I
better
could.
recon this time, mate. Last one was kind of a failure.
Wow.
So what'd you
let him
find?
give the report.
Quiet, you.
What did you find?
I found a barrel, and it had some lettering on it, but I can't read, so.
Can't even fucking read, mate. Everyone here can read. You can't read?
No, who needs that?
Us. You right now.
This very moment.
What do you need to read for? What is
Just steal
that
the right
useful
fucking
for?
thing.
What would be on the barrel? It'd
I
probably
know
just-
what's in it. I don't need to read some letters to know that they're precious cargo or lemons.
How many symbols were there? How many symbols were there? Can you give me that much at
I
least?
mean, like, what is a symbol?
Once, okay. Is it like?
What
is
is
it maybe? Is it maybe an LS for lemon?
It was like a
sisters?
squiggle at a right angle.
Oh, so it's just LS, so lemon
Okay.
sisters. All right, that's not important then. So we have no idea what's in the barrel. All right.
So how many people were guarding it?
There was one person in there. They
Okay.
heard me, but they couldn't see me because of
So
my ghillie suit.
we could go in, we could knock him out, and then run away. Then grab it and run away. Is that? I think
There's no
that's a good
guarantee
plan.
that's the right barrel, but yeah. Could we just barrel something else in there?
Aye, but you know what? You steal a barrel of something, you got a barrel of
You
something.
know what? We've been here for like 2 days. We gotta.
Might as well rob
Alright.
something. All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, I think we should all crawl down this irrigation thing.
Do we have time now?
It's
Do we have to
great.
wait till the next day?
I look back out there. Are they?
Are they
What's
coming
going
back for dinner?
Yeah. By the time that you've crawled back, the dinner shift has switched. One other person has come in here while this guy goes out to get dinner. So there's still one guard in the building. It's just a different guard now.
Yeah.
And they're all kind of on the veranda.
Yeah.
Veranda.
What's to the left of everything here?
Someone else's farm.
Okay. And what's the distance from like the left to the gate?
It's like 100 feet. No, not quite. This is probably like 80 feet.
Okay.
So what do you guys think?
Let's go get them.
Aye, let's rob him. But are we gonna wait till there's only one person?
There's one person right now.
Oh, is there?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. If you want
And
to fucking go.
you guys just magic him asleep with your reeds house.
Yes.
All right, you're
Yes,
gonna do it.
everyone.
All right.
All right, the party goes. How do you go?
Through the irrigation.
Everyone crawls through the irrigation ditch.
Yep.
Yeah.
How noisy are
crawling
you?
through the irrigation ditch, getting dirty.
I don't know if I want to do that. That sounds. Yeah.
What do you want to do?
Typical Sergej, leaving it up
Typical
to
dwarf.
everybody else to do all the heavy lifting, but
Alright,
then
well, let's
still
be
getting
real
a
here.
cut.
I'm not gonna be the one carrying shite.
I start kicking mud into Sadie's face.
You don't want to do that, mate.
I just did it.
I know you did it, but you don't fucking try me, boy.
It's a
All right,
girl, but
so, girl. Oh, huh. All right, so do we worry about this monster at all?
only if it gets out the gate.
You don't think you can just walk through the bloody gate?
No, I don't think
Why
it
would it?
will. I don't think it will.
It's not guarding the guardhouse.
All right. I'll back you all up.
Okay.
I go prone and go into the irrigation.
You're in the
I'll follow.
irrigation ditch.
Sure.
You're in the irrigation ditch.
Yeah.
Who else is in the irrigation ditch?
Sure, I'm there.
Zayday?
Yeah, I'll like. How much cover is there in the other field?
Very little.
Oh.
You're short enough. You can just walk.
It looks like there must be a crop that has
gonna
just
crawl,
been
man.
harvested and a new crop that is being planted for autumn.
I'm gonna crawl. Especially in the water, it's dirty. Alright. If we're gonna fucking die, we're gonna die. I'll be the last one though. I'll like crawl
Alright.
halfway. I'll crawl
Half the party
halfway.
crawls to the bridge. Sayday doesn't join them.
Yeah.
Well, Saturday moves at half hour movement
Exactly.
speed
I'm pretty
anyway,
slow, so yeah, it looks natural.
Yeah. They move
All right.
6, we move 12, so.
Are you a
So
dwarf,
screwed.
Sayday?
He is
I
a
think you
dwarf.
are.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course you are.
He's role playing a dwarf.
Who could be this ornery but a dwarf? Okay, you guys have arrived through the irrigation ditch at the bridge. You can see into the building just beyond if you poke your head up a little bit.
Hmm.
You can hear soft music coming from the veranda. Someone is playing Wonderwall.
Now we have to kill them.
All right, so I guess we're up at the we're up at the building now.
You're in the irrigation ditch next to the building by the bridge.
I'm going to slowly move up to the building again.
All right.
Okay, so I guess I could just go in and cast a spell immediately. Is the plan? Is that the plan, guys?
I think
Do
so.
you want those two?
A whisper, yes.
I roll them in secret.
Okay.
Okay, I definitely am gonna do this then. I just
Okay.
like cast the spell color spray into there.
All right, you crawl up and you cast Color Spray. He will not get a saving throw. There's a bright flash of color in the evening sky. The guard in the middle, in that building, hits the ground. You can hear a thud thud as he falls out of his chair. I'm gonna give the people on the veranda a chance, because like you're on this side of the building, right? So if you spray colors, it's probably gonna be blocked by these walls, but like maybe some slips past this at the same time. There's like a very slim chance that this color spray is observed. Natural 20 on the perception check is
Alright.
undeniable. That's unfortunate. So there's a blast of color, there's a thud thud, and then you hear like hey Clarence, you see that over there? And then someone else shouting from the other side of the house very faintly, oh John, it's all over there, what do you think that is?
I'm
And
gonna
then
immediately go into this building.
see a pair of people leaving the farmhouse.
Oh God.
Are there? What's in the barrel?
How long does it
I
take
definitely-
for them
I definitely
to-
check the barrel?
It's a couple hundred feet, so it won't take them very long, but the two of you crawl inside. You check the barrel, sure enough, it's got lemons in it, but it's only like a quarter full.
Oof.
It's too late, guys. We can just grab it and go.
Which way is the door facing, Neal?
I cast Strength of Stone on myself to be ready.
There's a door in each direction.
Okay.
What's
Okay,
the
I'll
field
open
with
that
the house?
door.
Um,
I'll gesture for Rich to start rolling it out.
I actually quickly look for. Is there like a key anywhere? I check the guard for a key to the gate because there was
Oh
a
yeah,
gate there.
there's a key hanging on a hook in the building.
Okay, I grab the key and I go to the. Is the gate kind of blocked by?
By the building? Yeah,
Yeah.
Should be.
definitely.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, I do that. I unlock it.
You unlock the gate to the lemon orchard. It's open.
And I cast dancing lights, something going south.
Dancing lights over here.
Yeah.
Oh, what's the range on dancing lights? This is a clever use of the spell.
Oh, I don't have that written down. Sorry, I have to go to the spell list.
That's okay. We'll check the spell list.
Yeah, I'm going to get
Spells.
Regal. Yeah, the spell list can be viewed, gentlemen and ladies, at regalgoblins.com.
Dancing lights. Range 40 yards plus 10 yards per level. You are level 2 or 3?
2 bard. Level 2 bard.
2 bard. Okay, so that is 60 yards, which is 180 feet. So you can easily cast it like way over here. And the figures will change their course from coming to this building, instead heading towards the lights. And now there are some whistles blowing and more people being alerted because there's definitely something going on. But
Yeah,
Bryan,
they're not coming here now.
Rich, you're at the gate and it's unlocked.
Let's go.
Yeah.
So,
What do we do? You guys just run? What do we do here?
Other
Well,
things
okay,
to
so,
grab?
like,
We don't have a full barrel yet.
I opened the door to get the barrel, and I gestured for him to get the barrel out. As soon as he walks out to unlock the gate instead, I'm going to take the duty of rolling the barrel out myself.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
And I'm just going to roll the barrel out, kind of around the bridge, and just drop it into the irrigation well.
Right,
All right.
Let's go.
It's dropped
And then-
in the ditch and you roll
And
it
then
out.
I'll stop and just kind of, go and start pushing it.
And then I guess one more thing with the gate. I'm definitely keeping the key. I don't want the gate to be like wide, like it to be like an obvious wide swinging open thing. I just want to kind of be like a little bit ajar, so hopefully somebody doesn't notice it.
Alright.
Notice it opening.
Okay.
And
right.
I can't. Yeah, I cast dimness on the barrel. So it's not darkness and it's not light, it's dimness around us.
Dimness around. You have a dimness spell?
Oh, look at my character. No, because basically I'm from the underdim. So I didn't give myself darkness, I gave myself dimness. So.
Got it. All right. Dimness around the barrel.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that should obscure us a little better, because it's nighttime.
Right. Well, the guards are busy slashing and stabbing at the dancing lights in the sky. Rich has opened up the gate just a little bit, just enough to let out the elementals. And the party skedaddles with the barrel. And sure enough, by the time you reach the top of the irrigation ditch, the gate creaks open loudly. Very loudly, loud enough that everybody around can hear. And you can see the guards, who are now just standing looking at these lights in the sky like, what is going on? All turn to face the gate as a big block of yellow
It's not real murder.
ooze
It's an accident.
slides out of the door. And I think this is where we take our second break. See you guys on the other side with a little more shenanigans.
Accidents aren't murder.